Hello everyone and welcome back to a Gran Turismo video. We're looking at a time trial again. It's Thursday, so it's brand new, and you can see that we're in a living legend. Yes, the Porsche 917. We're at high speed ring here, racing hard tyres. I said barrier is annoying because it is. Literally, you clip it, you invalidate your lap, and you do have to run very close to the walls. Gold estimate, I put at around 1 minute 2.1. I do expect the rank 1 time to go to the very, very low 1 minute, so do expect to see that. Now, if you're not subscribed already, please do subscribe to the channel. Stay in touch with all the latest content. And if you do enjoy this video, as always, give it a like. It helps me out massively because I know you like this content and I'll keep on doing it. Without further ado, though, let's jump into the lap then. Let me explain how to do this lap here at High Speed Ring. So there's 2 lines here. A lot of people are going to the wide line. I stay to the tight line. I find this a bit quicker, but it can be a bit more unstable. But as I come into here, don't clip the curb like that because that happens where you get forced out wide, and that was a mistake on my part. We're going to head into this turn though, and on the left hand side we've got a gap in the barriers. That is your brake marker for turn number 1. So as that hits the edge of your screen, okay, that's when you're going to hit the brakes and then head over towards the right hand side to get close to the barrier. See where on chase cam that is. Not as obvious on chase cam, but here we go. In we go. I'm actually going to go a little bit wide here. We're very close to the barrier. Now, 2 markers to look for here. You've got the marshal box on the left-hand side. That's a very good accelerating marker. Alternatively, and I started using this, the speedo. So when I get to 110 miles an hour, I will then start accelerating. I'm going to drop a little bit more on this one just because I'm very close to the barrier. But just keep that in mind. 110, 109, use that as your accelerating marker. We head towards the next turn then. On the left-hand side, the 100 board. Really nice marker, this one. Now, again, some people are doing this very different. I'm going to explain my way now. So as you come into this corner, I want you to drop to 3rd gear. But I want you to keep a tighter line than other ranks are doing in this one, okay? I find this to be very quick. So as I come into here, I'm keeping a tighter line, and then I'm going to start acceleration in 3rd and go up to 4th gear. It just allows a little bit of rotation, and it really is nice. You may suffer a bit of power oversteer there, so just be careful. Into the left we go, and I'm just braking a little bit before this curb on the left-hand side. And I'm going to do the same technique I just explained before. So I'm in 3rd gear right now. I'm just going to trail brake through the corner. Just allow the car to slow down a little bit. I'm going to release it then, and then I'm going to accelerate a little bit when I see the orange painted barrier there. And that's another accelerating marker. You could use a tunnel if you want as well, but I use that orange painted barrier. So when I see that, I start accelerating in 3rd gear. I'm then going to go up into 4th, a very short shift to 4th gear. You can see where that is on chase cam. Very obvious on chase cam. So there we go, into 4th gear, and we can go around absolutely not a problem. Nice little technique that I found out during my run this morning. So it's something worthwhile doing. Don't stay too tight here. Come wide and then go in tight at the very end. And the end of the curb here is your brake marker. Well, just before it, in fact, as you can see right there. So as you come into this corner, you want to stay not ultimately very high, but a high line. Bit complicated to explain. I will demonstrate it as I go into the corner. Stay in 5th gear for this one as I go into here. I brake it, and then I release when I get under 150. Now, I've started accelerating really aggressively, really early. But what I'd advise for a gold time is look for that marshal box and accelerate when you get very close to that. I've gone early because I'm trying to get in the top 10. So you've got a ghost to chase, which I've done successfully, and you're seeing that lap right now. So if you want to go chase this ghost or watch the replay, you can do that. I lifted off a tiny bit through the corner there because I got a bit scared on exit. You will understeer off. So just be careful. Build up your speed there. But there's a lot of time in that last corner because it's also the run into the next lap as well, as you can see there. You're looking for 200 on the line if you really can do that. I'm going to go to the pad lap now then. So this is me on a pad. I don't use a pad very often, so do better with me with this one. But the same sort of thing. I kept a nice tight line over towards the right hand side. We're looking for the gap in the fence, not that big one, the small one there. So we're going to drop to 4th gear here, and this is the line you want to take really, where that white line is on the center of your speedo, where the small white line is. If you can keep it there, 110 mile an hour is perfect to do. 100 board down the left hand side, hard on the brakes again, 3rd gear, trail braking, letting the car roll. We're accelerating in 3rd gear, then up to 4th. Over towards left hand side before the curb we brake. We're in 3rd gear. We're going to start accelerating again in 3rd, and we accelerated too early there. Notice we had to lift off more because we accelerated before we saw the orange painted barrier. Critical you get that right, because if you have to lift off, you're going to understeer more. Over towards the right hand side here, end of the curve there, into the braking zone. Notice that was a tighter line, so it's compromised me through here. Looking for that marshal box, I accelerate just after it, and look at this. We make the corner absolutely not a problem. We head towards the line then, and this is a 2-minute 1.0, I think it is. Yes. Oh, sorry, 1 minute 1.0. A 2-minute 1 would be terrible. A 1 minute 1.077. We're going to chase cam then for the final time. ABS is on default for those wondering. There's no brake balance this week, so just go in and go for it. Once again, we're looking for the smaller gap on the left hand side. There's the big gap. Small gap, hard on the brakes, 4th gear. We go very wide line here, but again, keep that white line on your speedo. in line with the white line, 100 mph, and you should be fine. The 100 board on the left-hand side, hard on the brakes. We come into the corner. Again, we want to keep a kind of tight line if we can. Start accelerating, then short shift to 4th gear, and then in towards the left before the curb. We brake, we let the car roll a little bit, start accelerating in 3rd, then up into 4th gear when we see that orange painted barrier. Continue on through here, then over to the left a little bit to come back nicely to the right. So we've got a nice line for this final corner. At the end of the curb there, we're on the brakes. Trail brake a little bit, trying to get to 140. We accelerate at the marshal box if you're just trying to get gold. Obviously before that, if you're trying to get high up on the boards. But it does mean you've got more chance of hitting barrier. That is the 1 minute point 6 there. I do expect it to get down to a 1 minute point 3 or 1 minute point 2. So just keep that in mind in terms of the gold time. I have estimated it accordingly. But even so, it could go lower if somebody finds a unique technique like I did in the chicane. That's going to be it for this video, though. I do hope you have enjoyed it. As always, if you have, do give it a like and do subscribe to the channel. Stay in touch with all the latest content. A big thank you for the support lately. We have hit 60,000 subscribers, and all I can say is thank you, and another special is on the cards. Videos there to check out if you're struggling on any of the other time trials that are currently available. My logo's there if you want to subscribe, and do check out GT Amiga in the description, and you can use code Tidgney at checkout there to get yourself some nice new stuff. That's it for me though. Big thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in another video or live stream again very soon.